A Walmart gift card worth $25 ended a $10 billion heist.
The card was purchased in 2019, activated through a phone app, linked to a cloud account. The cloud account belonged to Heather Morgan, a 31-year-old entrepreneur from New York who wrote software designed to fight cybercrime. 3 years later, FBI agents stood in her Manhattan apartment, downloading the contents of her laptop. They found private keys, digital wallets, spreadsheets tracking the movement of 119,754 stolen Bitcoin. They found plans for fake passports.
They found her husband.
Ilya Lichtenstein was 34, Russian-American, a Y Combinator graduate, an angel investor, a man who occasionally posted warnings about hacker threats on social media. He had built a startup that attracted funding from Mark Cuban. He attended tech conferences. He gave interviews about entrepreneurship. In August 2016, he had executed 2,072 unauthorized transactions on the Bitfinex cryptocurrency exchange in a single attack. The breach lasted hours. When it ended, he controlled a fortune worth $71 million.
He waited 5 months before he touched it.
The patience was strategic. Lichtenstein understood that blockchain transactions live forever on a public ledger. Every movement leaves a trace. So he built a labyrinth. Shell companies in multiple jurisdictions, accounts under fabricated identities, automated programs that executed thousands of microtransactions, fracturing the money into streams too numerous to follow. He converted Bitcoin into privacy coins designed to be untraceable. He routed funds through Alphabet, the darknet marketplace that would be seized by authorities a year later. He used Hydra, the Russian language market that processed billions in illicit transactions before its servers went dark in 2022.
And he enlisted his wife.
Morgan's role was physical logistics. She opened accounts. She managed the shell companies. She converted cryptocurrency into gift cards, into prepaid phones, into gold coins. The gold she reportedly buried. Meanwhile, she maintained a public persona that seemed designed to attract attention. Under the name Razzlekhan, she released rap videos on YouTube. She called herself the Crocodile of Wall Street. She posted content mocking financial institutions, rapping about hustling and survival, wearing leopard print and brandishing fake weapons. The videos were terrible, intentionally, almost aggressively terrible. Commenters called them cringe. Some wondered if the whole thing was performance art.
No one wondered if she was sitting on billions in stolen cryptocurrency.
By 2022, the Bitcoin Lichtenstein had stolen had appreciated by more than 6,000%. His 71 million had become 4.5 billion. The heist he had executed in hours as a 26-year-old had grown into one of the largest thefts in financial history while he did nothing but wait. But the money was frozen in place. To spend it was to expose it. The couple lived well, but not lavishly. They occupied a Manhattan apartment. They traveled. They invested in startups. They posted on social media about fighting fraud. The irony was structural, not accidental. Lichtenstein had built MixRank, a company that helped businesses identify bad actors. Morgan had founded a firm that claimed to protect companies from cybercrime. They had constructed public identities as guardians against the very behavior that funded their lives.
Then someone bought a gift card.
The federal investigation had been running for years. Agents traced funds across dozens of platforms, through mixers and tumblers and privacy coins, across borders and blockchains. They mapped the labyrinth Lichtenstein had built. They hit dead ends. They found new paths. The gift card was a thread. One purchase, one activation, one app linked to one account linked to one woman who had written articles about protecting yourself from hackers. The search warrant for their cloud storage revealed everything. The private keys were there. The wallet addresses matched the original theft. The documentation was meticulous, almost compulsive. Lichtenstein had kept records of his own crime. Federal agents seized over 94,000 Bitcoin. At the time of seizure, the recovery was worth $3.6 billion. It remains the largest financial seizure in the history of the United States Department of Justice.
Approximately 25,000 coins were never found.
The couple was arrested in February 2022. They faced conspiracy charges carrying up to 25 years. For 18 months, they fought the case. Then, in August 2023, both pleaded guilty. Lichtenstein admitted he had acted alone in the hack itself. His wife had only helped launder the proceeds. He cooperated with investigators. He testified against the operator of Bitcoin Fog, a mixing service that had helped obscure stolen funds for years. That testimony helped secure a 12-and-a-half-year sentence for the mixer's creator.
In November 2024, Lichtenstein received 5 years. Morgan received 18 months.
She was released in October 2025 after serving 8 months. Within weeks, she released new music, a track called Razzlekhan versus the United States. She described it as a misfits anthem. Lichtenstein walked out of federal prison on January 2, 2026. He had served 14 months. He credited the First Step Act, a 2018 prison reform law that allows inmates to earn early release through rehabilitation programs and good conduct.
14 months for $10 billion. The math does not compute in any traditional framework of justice.
In his release statement, Lichtenstein announced his intention to make a positive impact in cybersecurity. The man who exploited vulnerabilities for a fortune now pledges to protect others from exploitation. The arc bends toward redemption or toward irony. The distinction may not matter. Bitfinex, the exchange he robbed, has received most of the recovered Bitcoin. They plan to use 80% of the funds to buy back and burn their own tokens, a financial mechanism that will increase the value of remaining tokens held by investors. The theft has been transmuted into a corporate strategy. Netflix released a documentary about the case in December 2024. It is called Biggest Heist Ever. Viewers can watch the story of how a tech entrepreneur and a self-described rapper stole a fortune, buried gold coins, posted videos mocking Wall Street, and were ultimately undone by a gift card purchased at Walmart. The 25,000 missing Bitcoin are still out there. At current prices, they are worth more than $2 billion. No one knows where they are. Perhaps no one ever will.
Some fortunes exist only as numbers on a ledger, visible to everyone, accessible to no one, growing silently in the dark.